Last week on Sailing Adrift.
Ready?
Ready. Woo! Look at that. We gave you a brief progress report on the V-berth.
So right now we are working in the V-berth and then moving on to the head.
We installed a bunch of new wood.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Got it. What do you want to do next?
Installed some shelf restraints that we may or may not regret.
For now, we'll leave it as is.
I think that's great.
Installed another fan that we're totally crazy about.
Wow.
And we did some more varnishing.
Okay, mission accomplished. It's kind of chilly in here.
I turned the heater on, but you're right.
Yeah, but you also took out all these windows, so...
Yeah, well, they're ready to be reinstalled now.
Yeah, we could do that.
A while back, we decided to address the port lights.
I didn't want to take them out, but I figured I probably should just to check them because they didn't seem all that substantial.
Then we broke them. Fortunately, we had some old acrylic just lying around, so we made new ones.
It is with great pleasure I get to say these are finished and ready to be put away until we install them.
Well, it's been about a month since we put those guys in storage. Now it's time to bust them out for permanent installation.
Look at these things.
But in typical Sailing Adrift fashion, it's a bit more complicated than that.
These are frames that I made for the lights in the V-berth. There will be a little gap between the slats and the actual Lexan or acrylic. I think we're using acrylic. So I made these little guys and we're going to epoxy them in place just to fill that gap. They'll eventually get drilled and screwed through as well, but we'll wait until we are ready to fit the things before we do that. I will, however, seal all that stuff up so any water ingress doesn't rot the wood. They're all ready to go. Let's go install them. Yesterday, after finishing all these trim pieces, I installed them. They look pretty good. These look a little weird. We'll probably want to remove these eventually, like right now.
Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
That one was the trickiest, trying to hold it in place because it had a nice little anti-bow going like this. But the stick against the wall worked like a charm. And then we cut and painted the pieces that will cover these lids and hold up the bed. This Rust-Oleum white paint, it looks really great. The problem that happens is, man, it takes forever to cure. So if you don't let it fully cure, which can take weeks, it's really easy to scratch. So you gotta be extra careful with it for a long time, which is annoying. Okay, here's the starboard side all clamped up. We'll just let that set real quick, and then it should be a nice contour. Actually, they fit really great. It took me a while to fit these things, I won't lie, you know, a little trial and error. But when I was done, it seems like such a pathetic amount of wood for all the effort I went through. Hopefully they'll work great. The next thing I'm worried about is when we go to re-drill the holes through those frames, that it goes through nicely and doesn't cause any burst outs or anything like that. But I'm gonna let these go a whole day with the fast hardener, even with the heater on in the boat. So I wanna make sure they're absolutely set before we let them go. From the outside, it's not pretty, but it's nice and smooth. I had to use a chisel and some sandpaper to kind of get the old gunk off and get this ready and nice and flush, but this feels pretty great actually. Just a touch more touch up and then we'll be ready to install the acrylic. Well, that and the fact that there's 5 more to do.
Okay, we should be ready now.
Windows. Let's do this. Oh, I need to find the bit that will make these go.
Round 1. Fight!
Push on it. Do you see any holes
Yeah, I see one over here.
I thought these fit in here nicely and they don't. I can go from side to side on them. Are you sure this is the right one?
That's the one that said aft starboard.
I don't want to just drill holes because it might make new holes in the wood.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the one.
I'm going to come in and drill through them from the inside, and then that should line me up.
Round 2. Fight! Test your might.
I can only see my own face. Dude, I can't even begin to see where that's going.
Go up.
I can't. I need some help here. Kelly, is it through?
Almost. Push it.
I'm on a f***ing ladder here.
Okay, well, what do you want me to do?
Hand me something once? I don't know. Hold on.
Want a mallet?
Sure.
Round 3. Fight! Test your luck.
You definitely get the short end of the stick here.
I'm gonna clear it off with the tip of my nose. It's foggy. Here's the new plan. What?
This one was just spinning. We couldn't get it off, remember?
That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean?
I got all the other ones off, and then we got
Which
to this.
one is spinning?
This one.
Round 4. Fight! Brutality.
Ready?
Yep.
Wait until I say go, please. Yeah,
Okay.
do one of those little nuts. Just a nut, nothing else.
Fine. Was it? It's not the right size.
Can't hear you.
It's not the right size. Where's that other one that was just up here? It's not ratcheting.
You're not seating it all the way. You're barely putting it on the nut.
Can you push the middle one in? This one's being a little bit. Next. Well, I can't go any longer. I'm hitting my fingers on the ceiling.
Bro.
Can you push that second one in because the nut fell off? Okay, I'm done.
Round 5. Fight!
Hi,
I'm back.
I see you.
Let's do this. Bigger.
I can't, I'm hitting the ceiling.
Mechanics do it like 2 fingers.
Well, this is the side I have most range, but I'm really stupid with my left hand. This is so awkward.
Yeah, welcome to my world, dude. This one isn't even hard. This is like an easy awkward one.
This doesn't feel like anything's happening.
I can't hear you.
Hi.
Try to work on smooth, easy strokes. Try to make your hand just rotate and not go up and down, which is what's causing all that trouble. You're trying to go in and out instead of in arcs.
Well, it's tight to the wood.
It's not done yet.
Okay.
Final round. Fight!
Ready?
Okay, go ahead.
No. I mean, it's definitely bigger, especially on the bottom. You know, they all look about the same. I don't think it's bad. Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, hold on, dude. Let's come up with a game plan. But, you know, the definition of insanity, that won't work. You've tried that. I've tried that. Try again.
I don't really understand why this is happening.
How did we get this on there?
I don't know. It's f***ed up.
What?
Okay, I'm holding. The nuts are tight. I can still get my whole finger in there.
So at this point, we have a pretty significant gap, and we suspect it's because the glass is not contoured to the shape of the hull.
So the only way we're getting these right is to heat this up a bit.
Yeah?
Fatality.
Upon further discovery, we found out that Kelly had actually dropped a nut in between the acrylic and the hull.
Well done.
And you picked at it, and I thought you got it out of there, but you must have left it in.
No, I didn't.
What?
No, I didn't.
You didn't what?
I didn't get it out.
What?
I didn't get it out.
Well, then why would we leave it there?
Causing a huge gap on one side. So we're gonna stick a pin in this until next week. And now, moving on to something else.
Well, hello.
Hi. I'm taking apart the old doors.
Oh.
Because they look cool, right?
Yeah.
And we're trying to give the V-berth kind of a original feel, almost like you're sailing on a sailboat. You should stay in a sailboat cabin. So what I'm thinking we'll do is we're going to repurpose these
but not how they are right now because they're accordion doors, and as you can see, it doesn't really straighten out very well.
No. But it sure is shiny.
So I'm gonna cut it into planks and turn it into a bifold door instead of 4. And then we'll clad it on one side with a more salon appropriate look, and on the V-berth side with this original wood. I'm excited. I think it's actually gonna look really cool in that area because I'm doing this like horizontal, vertical look. So once it's all put together, it should look real nice. I've got the bifold door pretty much rough built and ready for a test fit. This is the one side that'll face the salon. Has the same look as that reinforced wall we did. I'm not in love with these, and these are going to be very exposed. It's a cool bit of hardware kit that we're using for this project, and it's supposed to be nice and smooth action. These have a bit of a cushion, and that's what these little plastic things are. But having those exposed, it's kind of ugly. The other side, the side facing the V-berth, looks like this. Obviously we still need to sand and finish everything, but the structure turned out really well. This is the original wood that we use those planks for. I butt jointed them together to make 2 doors instead of 4. Still pretty rough. I think we're ready for a test fit though, just to see if it's gonna work, and then that'll about wrap everything up. So let's go up on the boat and see what it looks like. Okay, test fit time. Test fitting the ugly door, take 1. Round 1, fight! Brutality. Track is in place. The bottom shroud is in place.
Let's take a look at that.
The sander is not in place, but now I will.
It's very dusty up here.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Slide this in. This is a real struggle.
Looks like it. Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Get it lined up.
Okay.
And you lift it up and seat it in this little hole. There we go. Now that's in.
That's
It's
in.
kind of like popping down. And then down at the bottom here, there's a little thing you push down to mount a little stubby in here. Like that. Whoa! That thing fell back out.
What thing?
The little track guy.
Oh. Take 2.
Go backwards a little bit. Can you see this thing?
Yep.
Don't let it go out of the track.
Okay, I'm holding it with my mind.
Good. You can do that?
Oh, it came out. I'm not very good at it. Oh, it's back in.
There. You think it'll fit? Here we go.
Oh no!
It worked.
That looks great.
Can I bring you towels? Maybe a hot towel in about 15 minutes? Because they're making the hump hump. It fits. I'm a little concerned on space. I really don't know. I mean, you can easily close it from out here.
Mm-hmm.
What if you're in there? Oh, that's very convenient. And you have plenty of stand-up room to do
Totes.
yoga.
That's not how you do yoga. Look like you're rowing something.
But no booty popping.
Nope, especially with your luscious behind.
And then, to leave, you just reach behind you conveniently. I can turn around theoretically. But this is going to be a door you close before you go to bed. So you'll be in the bed, right?
Right.
We'll justify it that way.
Mm-hmm. Good thing you're not claustrophobic.
Would you like to see the outside? Because come with me. There's Kelly making the hump hump.
No.
And here's the outside. So we have this door with horizontal walnut, and then this door with vertical walnut.
Slats.
They aren't slats, Kelly. Neither one of them. I guess you could kind of count that as slats a little bit. This is a horizontal walnut, and then vertical walnut, and this door looks a lot like this one, and then this wall looks a lot like this door. How about that? That's about it, isn't it, Kell?
Yeah, I think that's a wrap.
Baller.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and we'll see you next Saturday. Hey you, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to keep following along, become a subscriber. Just hit that subscribe button below. And special thanks to our patron crew. We really appreciate your support.
Just so you know, Mortal Kombat has a maximum of 3 rounds.
I noticed that.
I don't know how you.
It was
got
really
to round
hard
5.
to find clips that were past 2 rounds.
I can still see you, so if you're making the hump in there,
Making
you can
the
be a peeping
hump
Tom
hump?
if you get real. You
It's
did
a
it.
creepy
I'm
peekaboo.
eye to eye with your camera. Hi, Mickey. Yoga. I'm yogaing here. Anyway, there's plenty of room for that dance.